Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Looking for a gripping detective thriller to stream on Netflix? Dive into the world of suspense, mystery, and mind-bending twists with our curated list of the top 7 best detective thrillers to stream on Netflix in 2024. These films and series promise edge-of-your-seat excitement, combining compelling narratives, clever detectives, and pulse-pounding tension. Whether you're in the mood for solving intricate puzzles or uncovering dark secrets, this lineup will keep you hooked from start to finish. Let's unravel the mystery and explore the finest detective thrillers Netflix has to offer. Number 7. I Came By. I Came By delivers a gripping, dark thriller that intertwines suspense with social commentary, making it a standout in its genre. Directed by Babak Anvari, the film centers around a rebellious young man, Toby, who stumbles upon a sinister secret while targeting the home of a former judge. Hugh Bonneville's performance as the menacing Hector Blake is especially chilling, bringing an air of polished malevolence that adds depth to the film's tension. The movie delves into themes of power, corruption, and societal apathy, using its plot twists to underscore the dangers of unchecked authority. Though some critics note that the film occasionally leans into style over substance, the performances, especially Bonneville's, are compelling enough to keep the audience hooked. The social undertones, coupled with moments of suspense, make it both thought-provoking and thrilling, despite its occasional missteps. If you enjoy a dark, layered thriller with sharp commentary, I Came By is worth a watch. Number 6. A Walk Among the Tombstones. Walk Among the Tombstones, directed by Scott Frank and starring Liam Neeson, offers a dark, gritty thriller with layers of tension and depth. Neeson plays Matt Scudder, a former cop turned private investigator, drawn into the search for a pair of sadistic kidnappers who target the families of drug dealers. The film explores Scudder's internal conflict as he struggles with the violence and depravity he uncovers, reflecting on his own past sins while seeking justice. The strength of the film lies in its atmosphere and its portrayal of Scudder's moral struggle. Neeson delivers a nuanced performance, capturing the character's toughness and humanity. The relationship that develops between Scudder and a homeless teen named TJ, played by Brian Astro Bradley, adds a layer of emotional depth, moving beyond a simple sidekick dynamic and developing into a meaningful, non-patronizing friendship. Critics have praised the film's gritty realism, strong performances, and the moral questions it raises, though some feel that the pacing could have been tightened. Overall, A Walk Among the Tombstones is a gripping, thought-provoking thriller with a strong, layered performance by Neeson. Number 5. The Pale Blue Eye. The Pale Blue Eye, directed by Scott Cooper, offers a chilling period thriller set in 1830 at West Point. Christian Bale plays Augustus Landor, a seasoned detective investigating the gruesome murder of a cadet. He enlists the help of Edgar Allan Poe Harry Melling, a cadet with an eccentric nature and budding literary genius. The film excels in its atmosphere, capturing a haunting, melancholic tone. The performances, particularly Melling's portrayal of Poe, have been widely praised for their depth. While the plot is engrossing, some critics felt the pacing meanders in parts, and the film's conclusion, while emotionally resonant, could be polarizing. The mystery itself is engaging, but ultimately takes a back seat to exploring grief, obsession, and the darker aspects of human nature. It's a blend of suspense and philosophical musings, with a rich visual style and a restrained but impactful score. The film has been lauded for its atmosphere and the chemistry between Bale and Melling, but its slow-burn nature may not appeal to everyone. The narrative's pivot from a typical murder mystery to a deeper exploration of emotional loss and moral choices gives The Pale Blue Eye an unexpected, thought-provoking depth, making it a standout for fans of literary thrillers and period pieces. Number 4. Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, has been widely praised for its sparkling blend of comedy, mystery, and sharp social commentary. Set on a luxurious Greek island, the film follows famed detective Benoit Blanc as he unravels a complex web of secrets among a group of wealthy, eccentric guests. The film leans into a comedic tone, with a cast of colorful characters, including Edward Norton, Janelle Monáe, and Kate Hudson, delivering standout performances. The setting and the plot's lightheartedness differ from the first Knives Out, but director Rian Johnson's knack for wit and complex storytelling remains intact. The film's layered narrative is like a puzzle that slowly unravels, keeping audiences engaged while delivering sharp critiques of privilege and the corrupting influence of wealth. Despite a few moments where the comedy becomes a bit too over the top, it's generally seen as a fun, fulfilling experience that holds up upon multiple viewings. Janelle Monáe is especially noted for her dynamic performance, balancing comedy and drama with ease. Ultimately, Glass Onion strikes the perfect balance between mystery and farce, making it a highly entertaining film that will likely leave you satisfied, if not totally surprised by its denouement. Number 3. The Stranger. The Stranger is a gripping, slow-burn Australian crime drama that revolves around the chilling events of an undercover operation aimed at capturing a dangerous criminal. Directed by Thomas M. Wright, it stands out with its patient pacing and psychological tension. The story follows Henry Teague, a troubled man with a hidden past, who is recruited by a criminal organization. Unbeknownst to him, Mark, the man he befriends, is actually an undercover officer working to catch him for a past crime. The film masterfully builds tension, relying on subtle emotional manipulation and the slow unraveling of secrets. Instead of the typical action-packed crime thriller, The Stranger delves into the complex psychology of both the criminal and the investigator. Joel Edgerton's portrayal of Mark is particularly captivating, showing the emotional toll of the operation, while Sean Harris's performance as Henry Teague adds depth to a character whose trust becomes central to the film's narrative. The film's atmosphere is enhanced by the haunting cinematography and a score that amplifies the emotional undercurrent, building to a satisfying yet poignant climax. It also subtly explores the ethical complexities of undercover work, portraying how empathy and patience can be as powerful as traditional law enforcement tactics. The revelation of Henry's past, tied to the real-life case of Daniel Morecambe's disappearance, adds a layer of chilling authenticity to the film. The Stranger is an intense, thought-provoking crime drama that rewards viewers with its methodical pace and emotional depth. Number 2. Red Dragon. Red Dragon stands as a solid entry in the Hannibal Lecter franchise, offering a blend of psychological thriller and character-driven drama. Directed by Brett Ratner, the film succeeds in recapturing the intensity and intrigue of The Silence of the Lambs while staying faithful to Thomas Harris's novel. Although it doesn't reach the iconic status of Silence or the chilling atmosphere of Manhunter, it offers a thrilling ride with a compelling cast. Anthony Hopkins returns as Dr. Hannibal Lecter, delivering a performance that is both unsettling and laced with dark humor. While his portrayal is less menacing than in earlier films, it still maintains an air of calculated menace. The film benefits from a standout performance by Ralph Fiennes as Francis Dolarhyde, the tragic Tooth Fairy killer. Fiennes brings depth to the role, balancing terror with vulnerability in a way that adds emotional weight to the story. Edward Norton, as FBI agent Will Graham, anchors the film with a relatable, grounded performance, offering a compelling foil to Lecter's calculated insanity. The supporting cast, including Philip Seymour Hoffman and Emily Watson, rounds out the film with their excellent portrayals of characters caught in Dolarhyde's web. While Red Dragon may not reach the heights of its predecessors, it is a well-crafted and engaging thriller with strong performances and a gripping story, making it a must-watch for fans of the Lecter saga. Number 1. The Good Nurse. The Good Nurse is a chilling true crime thriller that focuses on the haunting case of Nurse Charles Cullen, who is suspected of causing hundreds of patient deaths over several years. Directed by Tobias Lindholm, the film centers on Jessica Chastain's portrayal of Amy Lofren, a nurse with a heart condition who unwittingly befriends Cullen, played by Eddie Redmayne, only to eventually become suspicious of his actions. The film is not just about Cullen's gruesome crimes, but also highlights the failures of the healthcare system that allowed him to continue his work unnoticed. Chastain's performance is a standout, offering a mix of vulnerability and resilience as Amy grapples with her health issues while uncovering disturbing truths about her colleague. Redmayne, in a more subdued role, delivers a quietly disturbing performance as Cullen. The film avoids typical horror tropes, instead building suspense with a focus on systemic negligence and the emotional toll on those involved. While The Good Nurse may play it safe in some areas, with a somewhat straightforward narrative, its focus on systemic failure gives it a sense of gravitas. It's a solidly executed thriller, with performances and direction that keep the tension high. The film is an insightful portrayal of how one man's crimes were allowed to go unchecked for so long. Well, this is it. Share your impressions in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.